what I've come to understand is that they were on a list. This particular agency was on a list, and the social worker, and I can let Athana speak to it a little bit further after I'm finished my answer, is that the social worker worked diligently over a course of a fair amount of time, I would say, to find housing for this individual. Ultimately, the individual chose the housing off of that particular list. But where I see a gap right now is, how do these agencies get on that list? If we do not have if we don't have formalized contracts with these individuals, if we in fact don't accredit them, then why are they on the list? And so those are the questions that we're asking. We're actually going to do a review of the list. I've asked my colleague, Minister Nixon of Seniors, Community and Social Services, to work with me on this, because this is very important, that we make sure that whenever an individual has something presented to them as an option, that it is an option that we fully support. There's over 500, roughly over 500 discharges each and every day, successful discharges. This case is very concerning. It is very concerning, and I don't want to diminish that. And I do feel for the individual, if he felt he was going to a different level of care that he actually was getting, because this was obviously listed as a non-medical care housing. And my understanding is that was the assessment that was given to the individual. This particular nonprofit agency that is providing non-medical care, non-medical housing, is actually not one that either myself in Alberta Health or Alberta Health Services or Seniors, Community and Social Services is familiar with. So no, they will be removed off the list. And in fact, we will be reviewing the whole list that currently exists out there, and making sure that those that are on that list, those vendors or those agencies, those providers, are actually ones that we can, because there is an implication that because they're on a list, that we have actually approved them. And I wanted to be very clear, I was very clear in all of my communications over the last couple of days, that we have not accredited that agency.